check the trail camera. It's been out since, I think I put it out in, it was November, it was the first week of November, so right before the rut really got going, so hopefully there'll be something on it.
Yeah.
We'll see. My brother killed a 184-pound big 9-pointer in 2016, and I have 2 tree stands where he killed that buck, but this is like a few hundred yards from there.
Yeah.
So it is a good spot. This spot, there's like 2 ridges, which I will not name because I know local people watch this. So this ridge here, there's a ton of beech trees, and then another ridge over, there's a lot of oaks. So this spot here, this trail, there is always a scrape line, like right down through here. And I've had some really good deer on camera in the past, which I will throw up some trail camera pictures in the video, but some really good deer on camera here. So I have a camera up here. There's always scrapes here. There was last year. I actually didn't get out here a ton last year, but so I haven't checked this since like the first week of November last year. So hopefully when the rut was going on, there's a ton of big bucks, and there are bugs everywhere, so we're gonna keep walking because I'm gonna die. So always scrapes through here. They use this ridge and they kind of run this trail. I don't know if you can see it, you can zoom in, but there's a double stand up there. Zoom. Right there. So my camera's right here. See if the battery's died or not. Yeah.
Batteries dead?
Yeah, which I kind of figured. It's been like, what, 7 months?
I'd say those are nice batteries.
This spot just got bought, I think it was a couple years ago, but just got taken over, I think, this spring. So we just stopped and we talked to the owner. Just made sure that it was okay that we still hunted here because it's a new owner. So basically, he said, if you're not baiting deer or doing anything illegal, you're good to go. Which, I mean, thankfully we don't do that. So we're good to go. Hopefully no one else does, or else it's going to get posted. So anyways, yeah, so we'll go back to the truck. Hopefully there's not just yearlings on this, because that was a long walk and bug filled. So old scrape looking branch. There's usually like a scrape every 20 yards on this trail. But it's old, but you can definitely see it. So hopefully there's good stuff on the camera.
The good stuff.
We're not sponsored by Monster, just so you know.
But we wish we were.
So if you see this, Mr. Monster, if that's really your name, sponsor us.
Please.
Gives us the energy to survive the black flies.
I need a cooler in my house full of Monster.
Alright, moment of truth.
Let's see what's on the camera.
Probably a squirrel and a branch waving.
Hopefully. That's why we walked 500 yards.
I said 500, but Dan thought it was more like 300. But I figured it was better to shoot high, because Dan can be a baby about walking.
Oh, yeah.
That's not true. I feel like I'm such a baby.
It's always me.
What do we got? Yeah, it only goes up till November 12th, which is really weird. I didn't think the batteries were almost dead. I wonder if someone shut it off. There's a good one.
Well, that's a real good one.
That's a big deer. Yeah, that's a big one. Big 8-pointer. Alright, it's kind of like, I'll throw the video, but it's kind of like a 7-pointer with like a little crab claw, but he's pretty wide and tall brow tines and a really big body on him. It's a nice one. And then that's a nice little buck too. It's probably a 2.5-year-old. He comes over closer to the camera too in a second, I think. It looked like he turned and... Yeah, can you see it?
I can't see it.
Yeah, it's a decent little buck.
Yeah. At first it didn't look too good when it walked by. I thought it...
Yeah. He's not huge, but... Nighttime stuff though.
Yeah.
Especially during the rut, I mean... There should be some daytime. I'd be surprised if there wasn't at least one daytime video. But that looked like
a different buck.
Looked like a different one. It's like a... Is that just... I don't even know if it's a 4 or...
Yeah.
It looked like he had a crotch on that side.
Yeah.
It's a smaller body deer though, for sure. So it's middle of the night, 1:34.
Just cruising up and down that.
Yeah. There's a daytime video of nothing.
Yeah.
That is a trophy-sized leaf.
It's a great leaf.
Again, we are not sponsored by Monster. Or anyone, for that matter.
Although we've asked.
So if you want to be the first one. So this spot, anyways, this didn't used to look like this, like it got like hacked. Used to actually, I feel like, be way easier to hunt because it's a lot thicker. So everything around this is like 30 acres of private, and then there's a lot of public land around it. Right here, literally like 60 yards this way, is where I killed an 8-pointer a couple years ago with my bow at like literally 2 yards, like walked under me. And then a week later, out of the same tree stand, I killed my rifle deer, which was, both of those were my biggest bucks to date. So I'll throw in pictures so you guys can see them. But so it's a good spot. And then now that it got cut, I feel like they move through the top of this property instead of like the lower part. So it's kind of harder to access, I feel like, because you have to walk in a few hundred yards opposed to like 100 yards from the truck. So I missed a buck up in here at the end of the season. So
with your bow, or?
Yeah, with my bow. It was the end of expanded, or actually end of November. But I saw 2 bucks that morning, and the first one I couldn't get a shot at, and then another one came through, and yeah, it was a long shot, and then I missed him a second time. I don't like to admit that, but we're not famous professional hunters, so I'm going to admit that I missed deer. So
Yeah.
Not very often. Like, that's my first time ever missing one, except for the other 10. So.
So Zach said we were going to take the better trail.
Listen, the other trail was pretty wet, and this one is...
This one's dry.
You need to relax, okay? You'll be fine. See? Look, you just...
Yep.
I'll catch you.
Right. It's been a fun walk in the morning.
I've done it a million times. It is not fun. I'm glad I picked the drier, better way. You're the one complaining, and you've got rubber boots on. I don't. Ooh, look at that. So last year, I had a stand in that tree, which I know there's not a lot of cover. Everyone's gonna give me crap for that, but you can rifle hunt here, so. But like, it's pretty open. There's not a lot of trees, as you can see. So, I mean, anyway, so check this out. So I took the stand down. I've done this before, and then left my bow hanger, because I'm awesome. And I was like, I'm not putting my stand back up to grab that. It's like $5, so. Yep. What's so funny?
That's nice. Good job.
Poop. Another pile. Another pile. Another pile. More. It's their bathroom. More there. I mean, it's one of those spots where if you can get really close to their bedding quietly, it's good, but...
Anytime we can get in the woods, it's a productive day, just to get to know the area better that you're going to be hunting in the fall, even if it's not even June right now, and I don't know, we suffered through the black flies and the ticks, just to get a better idea of where we could be in the fall and try to get an idea.
Yeah.
I don't know, similar to like my moose hunt, we went up as soon as I got drawn, and
Yeah.
I think that really gave us an idea of where we wanted to be, and
Yeah.
so I think it's good to just get out in your area and scout as much as possible. We saw a lot of poop. We saw some old rubs, and we saw some old scrapes. Get an idea. Check Zach's camera, and
Yep.
Had a couple nice bucks on there.
Yep. Yeah, we got covered at the end in ticks, so we kind of rushed out of there. I had like five on me.
At least.
Yeah, at least 5. So that's fun.
I think I picked 3 or 4 off your back.
Yeah, so that's great. Anyways, yeah, no, it was good though. I mean, even though I feel like in May a lot of times their patterns aren't obviously going to be the same as they will be in the fall. Like he said, it's good to get to know the area. So it's fun regardless.
Yeah, because if I hunt where we're looking at right now, it'll be my first time hunting there, and so I don't have a lot of experience stomping around in the woods here. So to get to know the area, I think that is super beneficial, even if their patterns will change and things like that. As we get closer to fall, we know where we want to go and places to check out, so we already have that kind of knowledge. So I think today was beneficial for sure.
Yeah, it was a good time. We'll have to set some cameras up soon. Moose Lottery drawing is coming up soon. What's that, 2 weeks?
Yeah, June 8th.
So
we'll be heading to Cabela's in Scarborough.
Sweet. And we'll do a whole video about that day too, so that'll be fun. And then hopefully someone gets drawn. Hopefully I do, or Schaefer's brother maybe, or I think you said your father-in-law.
My father-in-law put in, so.
Sweet. That'd be sweet.
Yeah.
And we'll be throwing up that moose video from last season. Schaefer killed a nice bull, and that was an awesome hunt. So we'll put that up for you guys to take a look at. So, cool.
Yeah.
You're enjoying being the cameraman, aren't you?
Yeah, so you need to make a decision.
That's why they pay me the big bucks.
Exactly. That's why you're sponsored by Monster.
If they don't sponsor us after this video, I don't know who's going to.
Trying to scout. Zach's taking a leap. Wish you'd take this seriously.
I wouldn't say I'm superstitious, but I'm a little stitious.
Quite a nice rub.
Wait, here. How was that?
That was great.
Was that a nice rub?
Yeah. It's good.
We're rolling.
Yep.
I'm pulling to you now.
Right. Because you can tell, right?
I can. So. We plan out what we're going to say before we hit record. Clearly.
All right.